you wake up in the morning, it's like, do I go swimming? Do I not go swimming? So it took like a couple of weeks before I said, I just got to do it and get it. And it's really been, my mind feels great, my body feels great.
What's going on, swim fans? Welcome to the Ask a SwimPro show. My name is Faris Sabeti, co-founder and CEO of MySwimPro. We're in Cancun, Mexico at the team retreat. I've got Steve with me. What's going on?
Hey, this has been a great week, great retreat, great to meet and actually see the whole team in person. So right I'm thrilled to be here.
Awesome. We're happy to have you. Tell us about what you do at MySwimPro.
Yeah, so at MySwimPro, I am a software engineer. I write code. My specialty is more on the back end, sort of with data and analytics and making sure the devices, I don't really work with the devices, but the devices call services, which handle the data and store it. So my responsibility is storing the data and getting the data back so when the users look at their device, they get the right data in the appropriate amount of time.
Awesome. That was a very succinct way of summarizing it. So when it comes to swimming, what's your swimming background?
Yeah, so I've been, I'd say I've been swimming all my life. I kind of hadn't. I was actually afraid of the water, and my parents have always been on boats, and they wanted me to learn how to swim, and I'd be kind of hanging onto the side of the pool. I'd have a life jacket on and climb down the swim ladder on the back of the boat, and I wouldn't want to let go. The water, who knows what's underneath me. Somehow I got over that, and the swim lessons, they worked. I swam. I've been in the water. I swam 4 years in high school, and then I sailed in college. So I didn't swim in college and picked it up a couple of years ago. I said, I really miss swimming. I really need a sort of a low impact sport way to get fit. So I got back into swimming 4 years ago, and here I am today.
Awesome. So what's a swimming routine look like these days for you? Like how frequently and everything?
Yeah, so recently I've been trying to get back to, I swim at a local high school pool, and they have morning sessions, so I've got to go sometime between 6 and 11. So I've been trying to go 4 days a week for maybe an hour, trying to pick up a good training plan to kind of improve to the next level. So, using the software has been great. Using the workouts that you guys have planned and then modifying some of them to what I think I need to work on has been really good. So yeah, I'm trying for 4 days a week. We'll see how that goes.
And how long is a typical swim?
A year ago, we had to make reservations for the pool, and we could only make reservations in hour slots.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find workouts for me that were 45 minutes. So a lot of the 60-minute or 75-minute workouts, I was kind of having to dial them down. Now I don't want to say my time is unlimited, but I don't have that 1 hour boundary. My only boundary is getting back to working on software engineering for the company. So probably do kind of the hour, maybe the hour 15. I don't think I will do 2 hour workouts because that would cut into my day too much.
Yeah. So you go to the pool, 70 minutes, you get your workout in. Like, what is your why? Like, why are you swimming right now?
So why am I swimming right now? I'm really swimming for fitness. I've never been the thinnest or the most fit person in my family. Fairly good shape for sailing, you kind of have to be, but I need to be better. My why is I need to be better and I can be better, and I enjoy swimming. And also at the beginning of the day, I like the fact that I swim in the morning because I can get in the pool and there's no phone, there's no interruptions, and I can just kind of zone, and I can think about, maybe I think about what I want to have for dinner, or maybe I think about what do I want to achieve for a day, or maybe I can just kind of free associate. There's nobody else telling me what I have to think about. And it's really just kind of mental clarity. So it's kind of really freedom of my own thought.
Beautiful. So you mentioned sailing a couple times. You got the swimming, you got the sailing. Tell me about sailing.
Yeah, so I'm a member of the International Star class. So Star is a 22-foot keel boat. It used to be an Olympic class. I race against some of the best sailors in the world. So imagine going and swimming against Michael Phelps or going and playing golf with Tiger Woods. I routinely go and sail against and race against the best sailors in the world. I'm a competitive person. Sailing is something that at some point I just started doing and learning, and then I started racing. I said, hey, I'm really good at this. So I just continued. So I get and people in my house won't play cards with me anymore because I'm just like too competitive and try and win and everything. So sailing, it's a mind game, but I just love being on the water. It's physical. It's a lot. And I got my Garmin in December, and I used the Garmin on the boat, and just to see how much, just to be able to quantify the heart rate and the physical activity
Yeah.
that I'm doing when I'm sailing these small boats, either the keel boats or the dinghies. But there's also a lot of similarity to swimming. There's a lot of similarity with the elite levels of the sport and the training and the preparation. I mean, you need to trust your equipment. In the boat, you need to trust your sails and your lines. Swimming, you need to trust your goggles. You need to know how to use them. You need to know how to dive in the water without losing your goggles. Sailing, you need to know how to get around the race course and trust your equipment. There are a lot of similarities, and it's kind of a natural fit. And there are a lot of sailors who are swimmers. Just a lot of similarities in the sports.
For those who are thinking about making a comeback and getting back into swimming, like you have, what advice would you have for those?
Yeah, so the hardest part for me, even still, with, I don't want to say with swimming, but really with anything, is just to get started. And once I got started, and I just made a sort of a pact with myself, is I'm going to keep going. And I kept going, and I kept going, and then the pool got really cold, and they had to shut down the pool. So I probably should have found another pool, but I didn't. So then it took a few months before I realized that I missed it and said, I've got to do it again. But, you know, you wake up in the morning, it's like, do I go swimming? Do I not go swimming? So it took like a couple of weeks of that after the pool reopened before I said, I've just got to do it and get it. So make a pact to yourself and just do it and continue with it. And it's really been, my mind feels great, my body feels great. It's slow. I mean, I'm not the best swimmer in the world, but I'm working at it. I'm working at every little thing. So
Yeah, that's the key. You just got to be consistent. You got to stick with it. Don't think, just swim. Don't think, just swim. So, do you have any shout-outs that you want to give? Anyone who's, you know, helped you out in your personal, professional life and gotten, or sailing or swimming, anything?
I mean, my family, I mean, I've a lifelong sailor. My wife's a sailor. She doesn't sail with me much. My son's a sailor. He's a swimmer. My daughter, neither. But really, the whole family kind of keeps me going. And they kind of deal with my, I don't want to say craziness, but my enthusiasm for this. And I, you know, come back and say, I'm doing this and I'm swimming this, and you got to see this. And then they're like, yeah, okay. But they deal with it, and they're sort of happy for my enthusiasm. My son's actually really starting to get into this as well. And I will get him into this more and more as he starts his high school swim season.
Awesome.
But, yeah,
awesome.
no, thrilled to be working on this.
But so follow up there with your family. So maybe you tell them about some of the workouts we've had here at the retreat. What are some of the workouts that we've had here? What do you think of them?
Yeah, so we've had some workouts at the retreat, and I really haven't shared a lot with my family because I got a text from my wife this morning that it was 36 degrees at home.
Ooh.
And so I can't really...
36 Fahrenheit.
36 Fahrenheit, so it's pretty cold in Boston. So I can't really send too many pictures of palm trees without getting sad face emojis or angry face emojis at me. The workouts here have been pretty good. I've been back in the pool. I've been using MySwimPro since December, so I've been back in the pool 3-4 days a week since then. So I did better than I thought I would, but I still have a lot to go. So yeah, no, I mean, it's great sort of swimming with this team. It's great being part of this team. I like the MySwimPro workouts. I prepared myself well enough. And
you did great.
but I know I've got a lot more to go. So
always room to improve.
yeah, I definitely have a lot to go, and just going to work those avenues.
Of course. Well, we're happy that you're here.
I'm really glad to be here. So.
Right on. There you have it, folks. Steve from Boston, back-end engineer at MySwimPro. Catch you guys later. Happy swimming. Bye.